Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a chatty get ready with me. Oh my god, I'm so parched, I need water. Okay, so today I'm gonna be doing a chatty get ready with me. I was looking back on my channel a couple days ago, like way back to the days of when I was in my parents' house and I had a little tiny room to put my bed and all my film stuff in one room. And sometimes instead of doing the whole like film setup thing, putting up a backdrop and all the lights and stuff, I would just film in front of my window and just talk to you guys. And I really like that whole vibe of the videos, just like not in a super put together area. I'm just like doing my makeup in front of you guys. So today I have to run a bunch of errands. I don't have any food in this house and I need to go to Target for a couple things and Joann Fabrics for a backdrop for a video that I'm doing this week. So I've got a few things to do and I'm also gonna grab some lunch at Veggie Grill. What's new? So I want to do my like quick go-to like natural makeup look. This look is very easy to do, but a lot of people ask for me to film this, like my quick and go-to makeup look. It doesn't entail like any foundation or eyeshadow or lashes or lipstick or anything. I literally do the bare minimum. So I have a separate makeup bag with all of the makeup that I use for when I'm like going out. The makeup always changes and always rotates, but I always have a bag filled with makeup ready to go instead of having to go through my whole collection in my room each time like I want to do my makeup to go out. So this is all the current makeup that I've been using like crazy lately. So I'm first gonna start with the Farsali Unicorn Essence Primer Drops. This is kind of like a primer that I always use. This and the TooFaced Hangover Primer are like my two main primers. Also, if you're wondering what's playing in the back, it's Matilda. It's just on the TV right now, but it's like one of my favorite movies ever. It's such a good movie. So it's a funny thing about me. Usually when I do my makeup for videos, I will almost always do my eyes before my face makeup. But whenever I'm going out into the real world, unless it's a really dramatic look, I always do my skin before everything else. I'm not sure what it is. I like always switch it up, but whenever I'm doing like a natural, quick makeup look, I always do my skin first. So for concealer, I've been using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. And I'm also using a damp beauty blender to blend that out. I always use the black one. It's like my favorite one ever. And I usually just I start by just going underneath my eyes. Also, please ignore the big red dot on my lip. I've been kind of going through a little bit of dermatitis lately. I went to the dermatologist like a month ago and he prescribed me a new lotion for my face, and I'm supposed to use it for like 2 or 3 months straight, I'm pretty sure, which I have been. And my dermatitis is very controlled with it, but it still sometimes pops up and it's super weird. So I don't know if this lotion is actually working. I am no longer going to be taking antibiotics for it. I've done it 3 different times, taking antibiotics, and you have to take pills for 6 weeks, and I just don't like that. I feel like maybe since I've done antibiotics so many different times, my body has kind of gotten used to it and it doesn't respond to the pills maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's going on. The one thing I have noticed about this concealer is that when you apply it, it immediately oxidizes or dries down into a darker color. So if you're wanting to get this concealer, I would probably get a concealer 1 shade lighter than what you normally go for. Other than that, I love this concealer. It's so good and very affordable. Alright, and then no foundation or anything. That's basically all I do to cover up my face. And then I'm going to set it with the Cover FX Perfect Loose Setting Powder. This stuff never really changes. This is like my all-time favorite setting powder. And I just take a little bit in the lid to dab my beauty blender into that. And then I will set right underneath my eyes, right on my lids, go around my nose. And I'm sorry if I'm looking into the viewfinder a lot. I'm used to like this big monitor on my table when I film, so can't help but like stare right into it. I just did it again. And then I will take the remaining powder in the lid and take this big fluffy brush. This one is from Flower Beauty. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my face and also wipe away that bake at the same time. Okay, and then I'm going to bronze up my face. I'm using the Bahama Mama. It's a tongue twister. That same flower brush. I'm going to just, I noticed that whenever I say I'm going to, it always turns into I'm gonna, and it sounds really stupid and sometimes I don't correct myself. I'm just gonna bronze the outside of my face. But yeah, so I was watching my old videos, which I haven't done in quite some time. I have not changed, but I can't believe how young I looked 2 years ago. I don't know what it is. Maybe my face just got fatter or something, but I like don't even know. I was so young. The way that I talked was really different. I feel like I've changed a lot with how I talk. I feel like I'm a lot more chill now. Maybe I was always that way, but maybe I'm just like more comfortable in front of the camera now, so I don't feel like I need to constantly put on a show. It was just so weird. I watched I think it's called Chatty Get Ready With Me. I'll actually link it down below for you guys just so you can see it. Also, my hair was like bright yellow. This was my phase that I went through. Pretty sure it was like right about when I was graduating beauty school, or right when I did graduate beauty school. I went super blonde, but I didn't tone my hair, so it was so yellow and just so gross. I didn't even notice it either. Like, looking back on it, I do not remember my hair being that yellow. Okay, and then for blush, I have been using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. This is in the shade Exposed. This is like my favorite blush because it's very subtle. Sometimes I go a little too ham with the blush, so this one kind of calms it down for me. But yeah, I just like, it's so funny how a couple years can change so much. That was also right in the middle of the process of me being in the NYX Face Awards. I think I was in the top 12 at that point when I was filming that video. And so when I started talking about it, I was like so nervous. I truly did not think that I was gonna make it to the top 6. So the whole time I was in the competition, I was just like, oh, this is fun while I'm in it. I'm not even gonna make it to the top 6. So I'm not that nervous about it. And then when the time came that I would actually move on to the next stages, I would always get super nervous. And I remember when I got the call that I was in the top 6, I didn't speak for like 2 hours because I was that nervous. Like, I just didn't even talk. I was frozen on my bed staring at the TV or something. Like, I was so nervous, and I didn't tell my parents for quite a while, and it was like the most realist and scariest experience of my life. Not to mention I was, what, 19 at the time? And for highlight, I'm using the Ofra Cosmetics Nikki Tutorials Glazed Donut. I have been using Pillow Talk lately, but this one's just in my bag, so. But yeah, I was just so nervous, so young. I knew like the bare minimum about special effects makeup and editing and just filming and cameras and stuff like that. Everyone was like pros at it, and I was so young. I literally didn't know anything. I was truly afraid to be there. But it's funny because me and the top 6, we actually got really close with each other. I freaking love those girls. They made me feel so comfortable, and like none of them were full of themselves or anything. They were all like goofy people like me. But after we got to know each other a little bit better, we told each other our first impressions of each other, and almost all of them said that they thought I didn't really actually care about the competition because I came in so like calm, and the other 5 were like freaking out. And that's kind of how I deal with my nerves, is I just don't say anything and I kind of keep it hidden, because if I show that I'm nervous, it will make me more nervous. And like before the actual finale show, when we had to go onto the stage and in front of like thousands of people, everyone in the back room was so nervous. Like, everyone was gonna throw up. We were so nervous, but I literally didn't say a word because I knew that if I spoke the words, I'm nervous, it would make me 10 times more nervous. Does anyone else do that? Am I the only one who deals with their nerves that way? Okay, and then to set my face, I take the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. This is like my favorite face mist, especially when I'm doing light makeup, because it's so hydrating. It makes me look just so glowy, but I need to get a new one because it's almost out. But yeah, it's funny because I was probably the most nervous out of all of them. I just hid it because I knew that if I spoke one word about it, I would throw up or something. Okay, and now for brows. Today I'm taking the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and this is in the shade Universal Taupe. I've been switching between this one and the Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil in Platinum Blonde. I go between the two. This one's a little bit warmer, but my Platinum Blonde is in my film room and I don't feel like getting up. And when I've been doing my brows, like with light makeup, I just barely fill them in. All right, and I usually mess up on my brows, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of that ColourPop concealer and a little concealer brush from Luxie. I'm just gonna clean up any parts that are messed up. Okay, and then I like to set my brow hairs with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And here's a little update on my eyelashes for those of you asking about my perm and tint experience. I did get my eyelashes tinted and permed, I want to say about a month ago. The curl is definitely starting to go down a little bit, but they're still way more curled than they naturally are. I'm very impressed with how long this has lasted. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it again. I might get lash extensions just to experience it. I don't know yet. Anyways, I don't really need to curl my eyelashes, but I know that they will go down if I put mascara on them, so I'm just gonna curl them a little bit. And then coating my lashes with the TooFaced Better Than Sex mascara. I didn't even get it in the frame. Alright, and I usually don't do anything with my lips. I don't like to wear lipstick if I don't have to. I usually just wipe the foundation off and put some chapstick on my lips and I call it good. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this makeup look. Thank you for sitting here and listening to me chat my brains out. It was really fun. I like just doing laid back videos like this. I think I'm actually gonna film a Q&A after this because I'm just in the mood to talk, which doesn't really happen often. So I'm gonna take advantage of it while I have it. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.